Yo, what's going on, Nerdcore? I hope y'all are having a marvelous day. Quick reminder, we're doing a giveaway for a year of Disney Plus on us once we hit 1,000 subs. So subscribe and drop a like.
Because that's what heroes do.
Did y'all see that finale? Woo! Viva Las Vegas, for real. This is going to be my spoiler review for episode 9, so be careful for spoilers if you haven't seen it because we are going to break down the whole episode. The What If season finale is finally here, and this epic finale starts out with a glimpse of our first Guardian of the Multiverse, Captain Carter. Be sure to check out my video on her origin in the link in the description. This episode starts out paralleling the opening of one of my favorite MCU movies, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Only this time, Cap's fight with Batroc the Leaper is interrupted by that creepy Skylurker Uatu, who tells Captain Carter that she's been chosen. This is followed up by a montage of Uatu recruiting the rest of his multiversal team of heroes, including Star-Lord T'Challa, Gamora, who must have been successful in killing Thanos in her universe. That episode was originally planned to be part of this season, but due to production restraints was pushed to season 2. Next up is Killmonger, followed by Party Thor, who is in the midst of fighting all these Ultron bots, which is slightly confusing as last we left off Thor was being confronted by Ultron Vision, but seems to not know anything about him in this episode. Although these episodes will be canon to the new Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, they kinda play it fast and loose with the predetermined set of rules and continuity just a bit, which is fine by me because I'm eating all this up like 9-year-old me with a bowl of Frosted Flakes watching Saturday morning cartoons.
There, girl.
Once all the team has been recruited, they are greeted by Dark Doctor Strange, while Killmonger inspects one of the Ultron Sentry heads before Uatu enters the room in darkness. This is meant to foreshadow Killmonger's dark nature and eventual betrayal of his new team. Uatu and Doctor Strange reveal to the team why they've all been chosen. They come up with a plan to defeat Ultron that boils down to stealing the stones from him and destroying them using the Infinity Crusher, what looks kinda like a portable tub grinder brought from Gamora's universe. We next see the team on a planet in a universe that Doctor Strange says has flown under Ultron's radar for not having much intelligent life there. We get a little more foreshadowing of Killmonger's betrayal during the team's preparation for battle when Gamora asks Thor if he trusts him. Almost immediately after they celebrate coming together as a team, they are set upon by Ultron, who's now noticed their existence thanks to Thor's enthusiasm. Doctor Strange armors everyone up using a version of the protection spell that Wong placed on the good version of himself back from the Dark Doctor Strange episode. Interesting to see that the magical armor surrounding Thor resembles Odin's battle armor from the comics, while Black Panther's armor is outlined with what looks like a version of the Black Panther suit, complete with the crown, as Uatu greeted him as the crowned prince of Wakanda. After Thor's first attack against Ultron fails, Ultron says to the team, "Usually, you people are much easier to kill," hinting at the fact that he's killed multiple Avengers, probably across other universes as well. The team begins to battle Ultron, and the animated fight choreography here is amazing, as the team all take on Ultron at once. Using the sticky fingers gag that Yondu and T'Challa used on the Collector in episode 2, T'Challa is able to steal the Soul Stone from Ultron, similar to how Thor and Loki used their Get Help gag back in Thor Ragnarok.
We are not doing Get Help.
Now that they have the Soul Stone, the focus becomes keeping Ultron from getting it back. Doctor Strange opens up a portal to the universe, and this Ultron was originally from, and all of our heroes dive in. Before Strange exits into the portal himself, he opens a second portal from the zombified universe, and he drops a ton of zombies, including some of the zombified Avengers, onto him to buy them some time for their escape, including a zombified Cap and Falcon, who were actually both cut in half in that episode. Again, fast and loose with the continuity, but I'm along for the ride. Interesting, we see the zombie Scarlet Witch also portaled here, alluding to the fact that Hulk most likely didn't survive his battle with her when we last saw them. The team lands back in Ultron's original universe where they meet Black Widow, one of the sole survivors of this world, and as the battle continues, we get to see the sheer awesomeness of Dark Doctor Strange, totally the MVP of this episode, when Ultron tries to destroy not just the planet, but the entire galaxy, but the energy he puts out to do so is literally consumed by Doctor Strange, just as he consumed the energy from all the demonic beings he called through the portals on his journey to becoming dark. With the help of Doctor Strange, they all team up to fight Ultron, which is meant to echo when the Avengers all teamed up against Thanos in Infinity War. Ultron is almost able to get the Soul Stone back using the power of the Time Stone to freeze everybody in space-time before Doctor Strange uses the power of his stone to free them. Ultron grows super big, giving off Apocalypse vibes here, as Dark Doctor Strange uses the power of the Tentacle Demon to help subdue him. Oh, the look on Peggy's face when she sees all the tentacles coming out of Doctor Strange. Pinning Ultron down, they are able to use the Infinity Crusher on him before realizing that it's to no avail, as they find out that the Crusher would only work on the stones from Gamora's universe. All seems lost, for Natasha sees the arrow encoded with the Zola virus and makes a Hail Mary play with Captain Carter to infect Ultron with Zola. Much to my delight, it works. I was literally on the edge of my seat like, come on, come on! Zola infects Ultron and is seemingly able to nullify his AI. I love this idea of Zola in Vision's body, and I hope/think we'll get more of Zola in the future of the What If series. When Ultron falls, guess who decides to take the power into their own hands, rather than taking the win as a team as planned? Good old Killmonger. He says that with the power of all the Infinity Stones, they can fix their worlds, their lives. But being the heroes we know them to be, the other heroes do not accept this. Surprisingly, not even Doctor Strange accepts, who basically knows he's heading back to a universal timeout. Before Killmonger can enact his will with the stones, WandaVision rises up and contests Killmonger for the stones. It's in this moment Doctor Strange realizes that they weren't meant to win, but just separate the stones from Ultron's body. He then traps the embattled villains in a pocket dimension, understanding that this was part of the Watcher's plan the whole time. With the victory at their hands, Uatu sends all the heroes back to their universes at the time where they left, which does pose a few questions like, with Killmonger now trapped, what happens to the universe he left? Again, fast and loose it is, but I'm still loving it. Natasha, being the only one left in her world, refuses to go back to the nothingness that she left. Breaking his oath once more, Uatu ends up sending Natasha to the universe from episode 3, where most of the Avengers died, including the Natasha of that universe. So now she can be part of a team once more, because ultimately the Avengers are her family.
I don't have friends, I got family.
Which makes me wonder, now that Scarlett Johansson has basically won her lawsuit against Disney, and by win I mean they settled, which by any means is a win when you go up against the House of Mouse, could we see her in future MCM movies, or is that just wishful thinking? We leave off with a post-credit scene of Carter back at the moment before she left, where Natasha helps finish off Batroc the Leaper and tells Carter that she found out what the pirates they intercepted were looking for, as she brings Carter to the Hydra Stomper in one of the secret shipping containers, before also telling her there's still someone inside. Say what? Yes, season 2 of What If has already been greenlit, and I'm betting we'll pick up where all these stories left off next season before the Guardians of the Multiverse are called upon again to face some other multiversal threat. Who knows, we may even see some of the heroes in the live action MCM. Well, that's my spoiler review for episode 9, the finale. My advice, watch it yourself if you haven't already. And if you haven't, I'm not sure why you're here other than the fact that you love the sound of my voice. I still plan on reviewing each episode, but I'm only a one-man show, so I need a little bit of love to keep this ball rolling. So click here to see the origin of Captain Carter, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. And for more Marvel Comics videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.